Hi, I'm Paul Darley, and thanks for tuning into our January issue of Inside Darley. Tell you, here in Chicago today, it's minus 10 degrees Fahrenheit, if you can imagine. So hopefully you're in a warm place. If you measure your temperatures by Celsius, it's minus 23, if you can imagine. Great news happening right now in the U.S. Fire Service. In fact, in Washington, D.C., the House of Representatives passed Bill 1661, and the Senate passed Bill 829. And those are now on President Trump's desk for reauthorization of the Fire Act grant, the SAFER grant, and the U.S. Fire Administration. So that's going to bring us out until 2023. I'd encourage you to reach out to your congressman and actually just thank them for their reauthorization from that. They only seem to hear from us when we're asking for something. And maybe reach out to your senators and your congressmen and thank them for their assistance with that grant. If you're a fire department interested in getting a grant, I'll tell you, I'd encourage you to get moving. That grant period just opened on December 26th, and it's going to be open until February 2nd. And our first attachment here is actually the AFG NOFO, which is the Notice of Funding Opportunity, and there's some great information in here that can direct you as to where you maybe want to try to apply for your funding. Thanks to you, our customers, and our great employees, 2017 was another record year for us at Darley. You know, we've made the Inc. 5000 list 7 years in a row. Hopefully we'll make it again for 2017. But the next article is an attachment that was put by Jim Collins, who's the best-selling author of Good to Great and Built to Last. You probably know all of his books, but he's a Stanford professor, and it's actually an article about the re-education of Jim Collins that took place recently when he went to West Point Military Academy to learn about leadership. And he talks with these cadets, and he noticed, hey, they're happier than other people. They're more engaged. They just seem to be, more engaged. And he tried to figure out what that was all about. And he came down to three basic takeaways. Number one is that they understand service, and they're incredibly passionate about that dedicated service, and they understand a life of servitude. Number two, they understand about being challenged and challenging each other and pushing people to grow, both as the leaders or pushing each other. And lastly, this communal success that he talks about, which is where they all help each other very naturally. They want each other to succeed, and that doesn't always come natural, but some great stuff there. One of the leadership professors at West Point, who's there for a number of years, and I actually had an opportunity to take some leadership classes from him there, was Brigadier General Bernie Banks. He's now just moved to Northwestern's Kellogg School of Business. He teaches leadership there now, too. But the third article that we've attached for you here is an article that he's recently written called 4 Strategies on Cultivating Leaders. So hopefully you can check that out. There's some really great stuff. Our board member, Stephen Rogers, who's on our Darley Board of Directors and was actually just named our lead board of director this year, actually went to West Point this past summer and taught there as well. So a lot of connections there and just some great stuff coming out of it. And if you're interested in learning more, you want to watch a video, I'll tell you, I would encourage you to check out Simon Sinek. He's got a great YouTube 8-minute video called Leaders Eat Last, Why Military Leaders Eat Last. And it talks about why they're able to foster up so much success and so much camaraderie and support from their troops. So some great stuff there. On the military end, also, we had our Defense Advisory Board in the month of December. It was a great meeting. We're really excited to bring on to our Defense Advisory Board Major General Michael Edwards, who is the Adjunct General for Colorado for the Air National Guard and Army National Guard, so until very recently. So excited to have him on our board and helping to guide us as well. We're into the trade show season. I'll tell you, it's kicked off with a bang here in 2018. We'll be attending 15 trade shows just in the month of January, if you can imagine, but a couple of them that are notable are Intersect over in Dubai. That'll be taking place January 21st through the 23rd. Then the SHOT Show in Las Vegas, Nevada. That's the 23rd through the 26th. If you're at the SHOT Show, please stop by and visit us. We're in the same booth, which is 7003, where we've been for a while. And thanks lastly to those of you who have reached out and purchased the book Sold, or some of you may have received it over the holidays. It's actually the #2 best-selling new business sales book on Amazon this week. So if you haven't had a chance to get your copy, hopefully you can go to Amazon or barnesandnoble.com or edarley.com and pick up your copy. If you ordered on edarley.com, I'll personalize that for you. So thanks for tuning into this issue of Inside Darley. If there's anything we can be doing to support you, we hope you'll reach out to us.